Why are you gay?
Hi peeps. I hope you're so excited for this because I know I am. So today, basically, I did not advise anybody. In fact, I
this shit, I'm out.
recommend not to make myself advise anybody, because my advice is about as useful as a chocolate teapot, so I'm not advising anybody. What I meant to say was, I put on my Instagram story, I said that I'm going to do a Q&A, and I wanted people to give me some questions regarding anything and everything. Basically, just I wanted people to ask me some questions. There is a hair on my phone. Hang on. I've wrote down all the questions, but I am also going to put them on screen somewhere. I've got them, I screenshotted them, so I'm also going to put them on the screen. There's not very many, purely because I talk so much that this video will be too long if I put too many questions in it. Please, if you have any videos at all that you want to see me do, please tell me what they are and I will try my best to do them. The first one is dream job. Now, my dream job is an actor, or honestly anything in the performance sort of, entertainment industry. I think acting would probably be my first choice, but I do love singing, and yeah, I think I would like to do either, but acting would probably be the one I would want to do, just because, I mean, look at me.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy.
I mean, anybody who knows me knows, well, they know how dramatic I am, and the fact that I can make a 20-minute video talking about one thing: improvisation. The next question is, when did you start cosplaying and what made you start? I started cosplaying in 2019, and I will put a picture up either side, whichever one will look better. It will be the first time that I cosplayed at a Comic-Con, which is when it kicked off the whole hobby of it, dressed as Eleven from Stranger Things. And Eleven was the only one that I cosplayed for a while, but then I came across Ellie, and then I came across Pip from A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. So when I really relate and feel seen by a character, I like to express that by, cosplaying as them and feeling even closer to them than I already do. So yeah, I really don't know what I'm saying. That you relate to them, and it's really cool. Why am I just not speaking right? You know what I mean? Guys, this is terrible. How the hell is this meant to, what the hell am I meant to say? I apologise if this does not make sense. It probably doesn't, but it's all part of the charm, alright? You get what you get, and that's about it. Do you want to stop wobbling? Me powers like 11.
No.
Third question. Favourite part of The Last of Us Part 1. My favourite part of The Last of Us Part 1, I cannot pick one, but I know the couple of them that are up there are when Ellie tells her jokes, which I actually have the joke book, guys, and it's the coolest thing ever. We also have when Ellie and Joel see the giraffe. I think that's such an important moment. I think that Ellie really needed it as well. After the giraffes and Joel sees the giraffes walking away, I think it's it's symbolizing what's coming and what's already started, and I think that's what I took from it anyway. I know that it means different for different people, but that moment with the music, and also the part when Joel finds Ellie after the whole David thing, it just shows that no matter how strong she is, she's still a kid. And I don't know, I just think it's so sweet. And I think what makes it even better is when the music's playing and you can't hear what Joel is saying. The audience don't need to know what he's saying, but the audience know that it will be exactly what Ellie needed to hear. And I think that's the most important part about it. And even though he didn't physically save her, he emotionally saved her, which is arguably more important. Obviously, you want to get physically saved, but what happens after you've been physically saved, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you survived the trauma, now live with it, you know, that type of thing. So that's kind of aggressive, sorry. Favourite actor? Bet you guys can't guess this one, can you? I can't pick one, but if I had to, that's just completely contradicted what I've just said. I would go with Emma Myers, just because I would watch anything Emma Myers is in. Next question. Do I like horror as a genre? It's not that I don't like it. It's that I am so
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Jumpy. I'm so jumpy. I might as well be a jumping spider. I don't feel like I can enjoy horror because I'm so anxious. But yeah, so I'm not really a fan of horror. Next question. Favorite animal. Does this include extinct animals as well? Because if it does, then then dinosaurs would be up there with like cats and giraffes. But if it doesn't, then it would just be giraffes and cats, because I love those both. Giraffes are great. Cats are... If I was an animal, I'd probably be a cat or a bunny. No, I'd be a goat. Do you know how crazy goats are and how chaotic they are and all that? Yeah, that's what I'd be. There wasn't even the question. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but enjoy it. I'm sure you wanted to know that. Favourite snacks in the UK versus the US? One that I do like right now, at least, is something called chipsticks, like salt and vinegar crisps. I also like anything Kinder. I love Kinder chocolate so much. It's amazing. I would marry it. Like, I'm not even joking. I'd marry Kinder chocolate. Just daydream about it.
Stop it. Get some help. I love Kinder chocolate.
UK versus US. So in the US, I like Reese's peanut butter cups. It's like, there's things I like, but I can't eat them consistently and never get bored of them, like, because the flavour just gives me the ick, and then that's it, then I'll never touch it again. Wait, no! I know. So in 7-Eleven, they do these sugar donuts, and they're like, oh, guys.
They're so nice.
I should just up my snack game, like, genuinely up it, like, that's kind of like... I feel disappointed in myself that I don't eat more snacks. The next question is, when did I first get into The Last of Us and cosplaying? Well, I answered the cosplaying one like earlier on in the video. But The Last of Us, I actually watched it in 2023 with somebody very close to me. I watched it, and then we decided that I needed to play the game. And then I had my mum tell me, she was like, you actually really look like her. And I was like,
no, I don't.
She was like, I think you do. So then I was like, maybe I should buy the t-shirt and try. So I did. Now TikTok has decided to shadow ban me so people aren't seeing my videos, which is a-okay. We love that. Okay, so the next question is, how do I deal with change? And the short answer to this is, I don't. I really struggle with change, guys. Can I
speak? Why does my grammar and vocabulary go out the window when I try to talk?
It's all part of being autistic, and if you guys want me to make a video about that, I will, because it's not something I want to hide. I wouldn't be me without it, you know what I mean? So if you want me to make a video about that, I will. Some things change, and that's just the way the world works. But how I deal with it is making sure I'm surrounded by things that make me comfortable and help me feel safe in a world that is not made for brains like mine. The next question is, this was written a bit, it was like written weirdly. I couldn't quite make out what the question was, and I apologize if this isn't what you asked, but this was the question I got out of it. It says, how do I stay who I am? I think, and people aren't going to like this answer, but honestly, in the past couple of months anyway, is completely distance myself from social media. Aside from that, is engaging. What the hell was that? It would be engaging in activities that I know help me feel safe and grounded, but also not paying attention to what other people say and other people's what's the word?
Cause like
This shit, I'm out.
How other people perceive you, because that's not your responsibility. If they perceive you a certain way, that's all on them. Unless you're like an idiot and being horrible to them, then they have every right. But like, if you're actively trying to be nice to people and you're not doing anything to them and they perceive you as a threat, then that's all to do with them, nothing to do with you. But it is what it is. People are going to be threatened regardless of who you are. So I just try to stay in my little bubble of people that I love and who treat me nicely. I don't know. Don't listen. You don't have to. I could be talking rubbish for all you know. Cat or dog person? Now, personally, I like both, but if I had to choose one, I would say cats, just because, I don't know, I feel very understood by a cat. They know what they want, and if they don't want you to touch them, you'll know about it, you know, and I'm very much the same. I have a set amount of people who can touch me, and if somebody comes near me who I don't like them, or they touch me, and I'll hiss at them.
I'm not kidding.
I will hiss at them. And I can fit in small spaces, so that just makes me a cat as well.
Falling again.
Maybe I'll do another one of these if you guys want me to, but I personally don't think this was very entertaining, so
I don't even blame you if you don't watch it.
please let me know what videos you want to see next. I've got a song stuck in my head. Do you guys like my top?
What the hell is even that?
I love you, I'm sorry. You were the best, but you were the worst. As sick as it sounds, love you first. Thanks for watching.
Bye.